Good evening, Council President, councilors. A few slides here. All right, just an update of what happened this last weekend on Sunday. We unveiled the new Quincy Jones statue down on Quincy Square. So great event, well attended. It was hosted and organized mainly by the NAACP in partnership with the city of Bremerton. And in attendance was his Squamish Tribal Chairman Leonard Forsman and members of Quincy's family. So a lot of great remarks, a good community event, and it just almost completes the infrastructure portion of this project. So next slide will explain a little more about what is left. So the interpretive signage will complete this project, which we expect to have soon, and ready for installation about mid-October. Here's some of the historical, artifacts, or just kind of points in time of our history in our city that haven't been documented, in ways that are open for the general public. And so all of this is history up here. You'll get to review some of it, and down on Quincy Square. And this is just an example of what's down there. Next slide, please. All right, the Kitsap Regional Transportation Plan, as many of you know, the city of Bremerton is a member of the Puget Sound Regional Coordinating Council, and that requires quite a bit of involvement, a lot from me and from you also on the various committees that we serve on. A lot of it gears towards transportation, how we plan our cities and our communities, where we invest, where population will grow. Well, what follows right along with that is transportation. And so when the question sometimes gets asked, how will we pay for things while we grow as a community? There's different avenues to do that, but one of them is while we plan in accordance with the Growth Management Act and the guidelines from PSRC along with our neighboring 3 counties. And by doing that, we maintain eligibility to go out for state and or federal funds. And that's what you've been seeing myself and past administrations do over the years. We bring home those dollars, and it's to fund, as you see, fund the infrastructure needed to support growth. And that meeting is coming up October 30th. And the importance of this one is, even though we all communicate our needs at the regional level, I represent you on several boards. And we communicate with our legislators. This is one more chance for the community to directly address the regional staff with our needs. And so we talk about ferry needs. We talk about different investments in transit, roads, bicycling, and walking, all of that. This is the forum to do that in. They'll hear from the community directly. So again, October 30th, 5 to 7 p.m. at the Marvin Williams Recreation Center. All right, next slide. Now this one's also, and these are all important, but for folks in the audience, maybe viewing on television, the city of Bremerton is an entitlement community. And so we have, and it's mainly based on income, average incomes of our citizens. So we qualify for HUD funds, so Community Development Block Grant funds based on income. And there's a lot of different ways you can distribute and appropriate those funds. And this is obviously administered by the city, but council ultimately decides on the policy and also the direct appropriations to applicants. So there's a range of things for individuals to consider, providing input for. It can address blight, it can address infrastructure, it can address programs or buildings that might support things that help our vulnerable citizens. So, and there's more. And so this is why I'm putting this up here. The public has till October 30th to provide input for your consideration as you go forward to make your recommendations and then ultimately approve the 5-year plan. And even if folks do not know what they should be asking for or considering, they should still contact the city. We can provide that information on how best to participate. And this one here, again, written public comments now through October 30th, and you can see the link up on the screen. Next slide. All right, another important document you've been hearing from myself and our Parks Director about the PROS plan, Parks and Recreation Open Space Plan. And this is also a very detailed, very much involved community event, community effort, where we've been soliciting input. And we want this plan to reflect our community's desires. So the Commission approved, the Parks and Rec Commission approved it, the draft plan on the 23rd. Commerce is now reviewing it. They've begun the 60-day review period. The draft plan is available. I'm reading right off of the bullets here, but you'll get a presentation November 12th, and of course December 3rd, 17. We are anticipating action and adoption. So again, this is a culmination of a lot of work from our Parks Department, from you, who've been communicating this as the avenue to be heard, to get this on our priority list. Next slide. And I just wanted, this is something that is fun. We have a great First Friday Art Walk, but Joshua Gould from the Parks and Recreation staff is a featured artist, and I wanted to highlight this. Remax down on 257 4th Street. If you head down, this event's hosted by the West Sound Arts Council, Bremerton Creative District, and Remax, and it's Arttober Art Show. And I wanted, hopefully you'll come down. Anybody that's viewing will come down, look at the other art, and just recognize that one of these talented individuals creating this art down there is a city employee. Wanted to share that with you. And that concludes my report tonight, Council.